Welcome to Custom Art Framer. This video shows you how to make standard fixed frames that you can save as a template on the system for future use as the basis of building customized frames or selling them as items as a cash and carry item showing on the invoice. So let's start by building our fixed standard size frame. You can use any molding. In the design desk, just go to your frames tab. Put the dimensions in here. We'll do a 450 by 600 frame, and you'll see the little button here where it says lock. Ensure that's ticked. That locks the size of the frame. And this dimension 31 comes from the catalogue, and that's the width of the moulding. So we've got a fixed dimension frame now, and you see if we go and put an image in here, here's a small image. We stick the image in here. There's a lot of matte area. We put some matte in. You can change the position of the image or the borders, and you see they all change in response to that. So let's get that matte and image out of there. Or if you put a bigger image in, of course, it fills up the size of the frame. And again, when you put a matte on, the system works out the dimensions of that matte to suit that fixed size frame. So what we're going to do now is save this, get the image out first, is we'll save this standard size frame as a template item. So we'll go to save the project as. I'm going to use the code RMF for ready-made frame. My spacebar is not working at the moment. We will call this a rustic 450 by 600. I'm going to be the user, and I've got a customer set up in my system that I'm calling ready-mades, just so we can keep these all together. There's my ready-mades there. So now I've got a project saved as RMF rustic 450 by 600 under the customer name of ready-mades, and I'll save that. And now I'm going to add that to a gallery that I've made. Save galleries. I've got a gallery under projects called ready-made, so I'll add it to that gallery. And now I can just click that and start anew. So now if I want to start a job, I click on the frames button. I've got my gallery linked to my frames tab. There's my ready-mades gallery. There's the one I just made down here, RMF Rustic. There's a black one. Now I think we'll use this one to add an image to and a matte. So this is the basis of our custom framing job. I'll add some glass. I'll add some adhesive board and my hourly rate. It'll take me 1 hour to do. There we go. Now this project tells me that this is worth $198, this customised framing job. So I'll now save this as a project, and I'm going to call this test project. And the original project hasn't changed because we're now just saving this as a different one. I'll use me as the customer. Click OK. And I'll save that. There's already a test project in my database, so yes, I'll replace it. There it is. Now I'm going to add this to a new invoice. So there's my invoice. I'm the customer. There's the test project, $180, GST $198. Now if I want to add a ready-made frame that the customer's going to just cash and carry, so there'll be no fitting up, they're just going to take that home, I'll go to add from my project list, and all these start with RMF. I'm going to search them. So I've got 3, I've actually got 4. So I've got the thin black, my 2 rustics, the new ones I made. I'll add one of those. So now you can see on the invoice, the first project is the test project, which started out with a fixed frame and we customized it. That's $180. And the customer's also buying a ready-made frame, 450 by 600. They're going to take home and fit up themselves. So there's those 2 items now on this single invoice. So I hope that makes sense to you. and if you need any further info, just drop me a line.